So this is me waking up. Yeah, what a sight. I usually head straight into getting dressed, picking out my clothes for the day. Sometimes can be a chore. Today wasn't too hard. Trying to get myself ready for work. Okay, so let's get this day started. Whew, much better. Except for this noise over here that I have to hear every night and morning. So as I head on into my morning routine, I gotta usually check the laundry first, start a load. Before I get started to work, my girls usually will take care of laundry and dishes while I'm gone. And then when I get back, I follow up with whatever's left, which there's usually a lot left. Hey, kitty. That's our sweet kitty, Coco, although she only knows her name to be Kitty. So I'm going to throw this laundry in here, and I've just recently started making my own laundry detergent. So here's the powder that we used. It has baking soda, what else? Borax. And I'm also going to use some Castile soap to throw in there with it. I'll have to do my recipe one day on here. Trying to go all clean in the house is extremely hard with all the different things. Soaps, shampoos, foods, everything has chemicals. Oh, and there's my sweet Winnie. We have 3 dogs, and this is one of them. She likes to see me in the mornings. All right, my Starbucks mixture. I don't drink this every day, but I needed some extra pep in my step today. I have a busy day at work. So I like the vanilla sweet cream cold brew with the caramel macchiato mixed. And then I also fix my big cup of water to have throughout the day. Both of these will last me as I get my work done. I work at a real estate agency as an admin, as a transaction coordinator, and I take my drinks and my lunch with me every day, so I have to get up early enough to pack my stuff and get the day started for my kids and my husband. Can't start your morning without your devotion and your Bible. Wonderful reading from 2 Corinthians today. And here's my schedule book. Trying to mark my days off. I usually have this filled with more tasks to do and my daily gratefulness. And as I'm looking through this, I realize that I am on the wrong week. And when I get to the right week, it is crazy that I have not done any writing in my planner this week. I got this planner from Penny Pincher and love it. But the past 3 weeks have been crazy, and probably because I haven't been using it. Then I usually go off to our hall cabinet to get homeschool stuff ready. We are not homeschooling through the summer, but I do homeschool my 2 girls. My son's in college, so I don't homeschool him. But I do need to start pulling through the books and making sure I have everything I need for the upcoming year. That's all mostly stuff for my high school daughter. And I've got to get my books ready for my 4th grader. Here I am cooking breakfast. It was requested to have scrambled eggs and bacon and cheese this morning, so I'm doing that. Unfortunately, I did not have farm fresh eggs today. I usually get those from some friends or one of our local markets, but I did not do that this week, so I just had to use some Eggland's Best eggs. I'm going to scramble these up and add the bacon and cheese to it when they're done. I'm listening to my praise music, but you can't hear it in the background. I was listening to Goodness of God, and then I can't remember what came on next, but it was a really good song. Wash those hands, get rid of any of those germs. Don't want to have any salmonella or anything, E. coli. I'm also making some homemade cinnamon bread. Well, the bread's already made, but I'm buttering it, put it in the oven, so you'll see that in a minute. I'm surprised when my children have not popped in to see what I'm doing yet this morning. I'm sure they do not want to be in the video. Cooking up some bacon. I cut it up this time before I cooked it, so it'll be easy just to throw in with the eggs. My husband really liked this bacon this morning, and it was Hormel. There's that cinnamon toast I was talking about. I have never used Hormel bacon before, and he loved the flavor of it this morning. Today I just ordered a big order from ButcherBox though, so we'll be using that for any of our upcoming recipes. I love to cook, but today, because of my lengthy day at work, it was a quick breakfast and will be a quick dinner. Here's all the dishes that the girls are going to have to work on while I'm gone. And I'm getting my stuff out to pack my lunch. Does anybody else have these rollers in their freezer from Daughters? Goodness gracious. I would have never done that growing up. Grab my lunch that I had packed from the night before. A burrito bowl. Mine's all veggie from vegetables from the garden. Oh, homemade cinnamon toast. So yummy. Not anything I need, but yummy. My home, leaving my home and then heading to work. Here's my little office where I spend most of my day, and I'm back home late in the afternoon. Two of my dogs greeting me. That's Molly and Winnie. Oh, look at all the things in my house. That's all I can think when I get home of all the things I need to do. But all my sweet babies greeting me. There's sweet Bella. She's got wobbler syndrome. We get to see some more of her later. Nothing better than being greeted by these babies. I also teach piano lessons, and here's one of my daughters practicing her piano for the day. I spend most of my afternoons teaching lessons. We have a small garden this year, and here's some of the stuff that we have harvested from it. And I made some homemade pickles, some sweet pickles, and some dill pickles. And I will also share my recipe with those in the next couple of days as I make some more. And the onions. We had a huge harvest of onions this year, and they have been so good. Sink looks better than it did before I went to work. The girls started on that. And they also worked on the laundry. Let's see how that's going. I think they have another load in here. They do. And we have one finished in the dryer. So that's good. They've got some laundry done. I had a pile on my bed that needs folded though. Yeah. Here's my teenager. She likes to draw, so she was showing me some of her artwork. She ran away when she knew I was filming. Pulling out some ground turkey. It's Tuesday, so Taco Tuesday in our house. And like I said earlier, I have to have a quick meal on Tuesdays. Something quick for breakfast, something quick for dinner, just because of how lengthy my days are. Mondays and Tuesdays are both very long days for me. I'm going to pull out some cheese to shred. I don't buy pre-shredded cheese anymore. I shred my own. Fill up on that coffee again. I'm sure it'll make me not sleep good tonight, and fill my water cup up. And then I'm going to get started into dinner. Get my cheese grater out in a minute and get it ready to start grating the cheese. I have loved my cheese grater that I've purchased off of Amazon. It was very inexpensive. I'm not sure off the top of my head how much it was, but it was very inexpensive. I've had it for probably 6 months now, and it doesn't take long at all to grate some cheese. So I'm going to start on that here, grating some Colby Jack cheese, and I'll have plenty left over after we eat tacos tonight. We'll still have some left. It suctions to your counter. If you have anything wet on the counter, sometimes the suction doesn't hold. You'll see that it'll pop off in a minute, but it grates so good. This was a thicker grate. They have a thin one, and then they have four different sizes. You can also slice it. It popped off right there. Must have had some water on the counter, and then just suction it back down and it just works so good. And that one block of cheese made a lot of cheese for us to have for dinner, and the kids to use for lunches or any other type of meals or snacks for the next couple days. Try to keep stocked up on those blocks of cheeses. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out so it can get cleaned. If you leave this sitting without washing it for longer than a little bit, that cheese gets hard and stuck on there, and then you can't clean it out good. Scrape all that cheese out and pop it off, and then put it in the sink to wash. I'm going to put the remainder, well, I'm going to throw all of it in a baggie, but then we'll use what we need to for dinner tonight. And like I said, have the rest for later. I know I've already said on here I homeschool and that I work as admin at a real estate agency. And of course, I'm a wife and a mother. I also work at 2 different churches, providing music. I'm the choir leader and worship leader for one, and then pianist and vocalist at another. Of course, I have to share with the puppies. So here's Winnie eating some of the cheese. I'm not sure where the other 2 are. They must not have known I had food. So I need to go ahead and finish up with the dinner. We are going to start on the ground turkey and get it going. We've been staying away from ground beef and trying to use some healthier options. The turkey for tacos, spaghetti, lasagna, pretty much anything tastes just as good as what ground beef tasted like. I used some extra virgin olive oil in the pan, and we're just going to brown both of those packs up. We have a family of 5. It's my husband and myself and our 3 kids. So it takes more than 1 pound of meat to feed us. Sometimes I don't have meat at night, so we usually always have enough. I didn't feel like cutting up lettuce tonight because it's a quick meal. There's my cheese, sour cream, and I am going to dice up a tomato from our garden. Nothing better than a fresh garden tomato. I'm going to throw this in a container so it'll already be ready when it's time for our dinner later. Throw that on top of my tacos. I might make me a taco salad tonight and do without the shells. And throw the trash. We're going to put all of this in the refrigerator so that it'll be ready for tonight. And then I can just grab it. Go over here and check the meat. Make sure it's cooking good. I'll just use some simple taco seasoning to season this once it's all cooked. Usually this is busy, chaotic time at our house. Well, I wouldn't really say chaotic, but it's usually nice and loud. The neighbor kids like to hang out at my house all the time, so they're here playing. My girls are either playing with friends or practicing an instrument, violin or piano. Here I am getting the taco seasoning ready. So I had a pretty good amount of tomatoes left over and some peppers, and I am going to throw them in this Pampered Chef blender. It's not really a blender. It makes, well, it is a blender, but it makes sauces and soups. It heats up, or you can not heat it. You have the option of either. I have not used it enough. I've had it since about Christmas, and I'm gonna make some homemade salsa to freeze. Put some different tomatoes and some pepper, and now I'm adding some garlic. I did not have cilantro, which is what I would have liked to have added also, but I didn't have any, so we're going to put some adobo chili peppers. Didn't realize that was backwards, so you probably could not see it. But that's what that is. Some oregano leaves. There we go. That was the right way. And
I wish I could get
we're
some
gonna
of her
add
in her
some
wheelchair,
onion
but-
powder. I could have chopped up some onions, but I did not
Yeah,
want to
can't
do
you?
that.
Coming.
And
I'll
we'll
help
put a
you.
little bit of water in it.
Okay, I'm almost ready to help you too.
After we get that water added in there, we will take it and put it on top of the blender. Here's the little, well, it's a big gadget. You gotta lock the lid on, and then you have the option of picking what setting you're gonna put it on. Everything on the left is for cold settings. Everything on the right is for hot settings. Here we are to a sauce, and we set it, and it literally it's hot as it could boil. It cooks soups and jams and everything. Going on our daily walk. My husband and I like to do this every day. We walk around town, get the exercise in. All right, here's our other sweet babies. This is Molly. She absolutely loves the trampoline. I don't know if she's gonna jump as much today, but she likes to jump on it. Anything athletic this dog loves to do.
All right.
So here is Bella. Bella is sisters to Winnie.
Come on.
We rescued
Go get her.
these
Go get Molly. Go
two,
get her.
Bella and Winnie, from a
Molly,
junkyard.
come here. Get Bella, come
Bella, we found out
come here.
around Christmas that she has
Come on, girl.
cerebellar hypoplasia or cerebellar hypoplasia. I can't really pronounce it that good, but it's wobbler syndrome and it's genetic. There was also another sibling in the litter that has the same thing. She's trying to learn how to use a wheelchair. Well, we're trying to help her use a wheelchair so that she can walk better. She does not like the wheelchair yet. And as you see, Molly's trying to encourage her. But here she goes. She's getting the hang of it. A little bit every day. There's a little bit of a hill coming up, so she'll get some momentum going down that.
Come on, girl.
She is starting to get used to it better, but every once in a while she gets irritated with it. We will continue to try to help Bella as much as we can to have as full of a life as she can have. She's such a happy dog. Very sweet and loving. She just cannot coordinate her walk good. And that's part of the genetic disorder that she has. So in a minute we'll get her out of the wheelchair, and as you see, she's sitting and she stabilizes herself for a little bit. Go in for a close-up.
Come on, baby girl.
Sweet girl. I hope you all enjoyed my video, and I will add more every day. Let me know what you would like to see, whether it be cooking, homeschooling, music, or some of these sweet puppy videos. Have a great day.